footer, it looks like.
Mike Pence has the best hair in the game.
It
looks
great.
It's attractive to bugs.
It just looks great. To bugs? Why? Because it's so bright?
No, he was on camera and there was a bug all over
during
him.
the debate. A housefly came and landed in like this, and he has really gray hair, so it just stood out and stayed there for a while.
Yeah,
it's the only interesting thing that happened in that debate.
I didn't watch always suck. The VP debates always fucking
Mike Pence
suck.
said like 6 things over the course of 4 years. And one of them was like, right before MeToo got big, he's like, don't make fun of me for not going to dinner with single women. I'm being careful. And everybody's like, fucking prude, dumb bitch. And then suddenly just a cavalcade, an avalanche. And he's just sitting at home with his fat wife like, you made fun of me?
I want video of Pence doing that. But yeah, MeToo guy huge, and he looked like a genius.
It's absolute kryptonite to anyone who would lie. I saw this big news story. Somehow I got linked to this thing from Australia. It was Australian news. And I guess that there was, during the Me Too thing at its height, there were a lot of these Australian celebrities being accused. And like 3 of them, it turned out, like, no, they were vindicated. They ended up winning defamation suits against their accusers. But the damage was still done, you know? Like these people's names have been dragged through the mud. And this news story was following that. And they had one of the guys who'd been accused, and he was talking about how he was suicidal and thinking about killing himself just to spare his family the embarrassment of the false allegations. And then they had this undercover footage of the interview where the woman is accusing him, and she's being coached by the interviewers. They're like, no, maybe say it like this. Maybe say, I think what we really want to focus on is that their position of power is what kept you silent. Okay.
Ooh, that's skeevy.
And they go, all right, and action. So what would you say was the reason why women in your situation don't speak up more? And she's like, well, you know, the power that they have, it really keeps us silent. Cut. The power and the influence. You know, we really want to focus on the power. And it's like, is this a movie they're filming or an interview? And at one point, one of the like people who's a journalist actually says like, maybe we shouldn't be putting words in her mouth. And like, shut up, Dave. and and they continue like faking this interview, like accusing this guy of some sort of I don't know, whatever.
Did he get justice out of it? Did they go like, hey, you're clearly bullshitting, you can't do this?
I mean, after months and months of dragging his name through the mud.
Okay, so after his life is ruined and
after his life is ruined.
And after like all word association with his name from now until eternity is going to be rapist or molester or something like that, like the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's fucking Terry Schiavo. He married Terry Schiavo.
Oh, I showed him.
I don't think either of them were ready for this photo to be taken. It doesn't.
Dude, he looks handsome to me. He's a good-looking guy.
Looks like he's halfway into a blink.
He has the face of a middle schooler.
Wait, who the fuck is this again?
This is George
H.W. Bush. George Bush Sr.
Oh, that's cute.
And this is
before he was in the CIA.
He looks vampiric.
He's handsome and
very strong bone structure. She's fucking ugly is what she is. She looks like there's something wrong with her.
Why does she have her head like that?
She looks like she was at the school for malformed young women or something like that. Like she looks literally retarded. Like this looks like a little touch of Down syndrome or something.
Hey, I got a game we could play right now.
That's where you get George W.
I got a game we can play right now, and I already know the winner. Who is the sexiest male president in his prime?
JFK.
Nope.
Probably JFK would be my. Wait. No, wait. Wasn't Gerald Ford like uber super athlete or something before?
He was.
He was
a
football player.
Football player.
What did Gerald Ford look like?
But he wasn't a handsome man. He looked like Jughead.
No, I know the fucking answer.
Young Gerald Ford.
I'm sticking with JFK.
You know, young Gerald Ford looks pretty fucking good.
It's like I'm trying to figure out how to use
old Gerald Ford doesn't look good, but we're not talking about that. Yeah, look at this here. Perfect.
By the way, it wasn't just JFK fucking Marilyn Monroe. His brother was fucking her too. Everybody was getting some of that.
Yeah, I don't know what this article's about, but there's a little picture in there of him, number 48. Yeah, you can see it. That's Gerald Ford as
very handsome man.
Yeah, see, I'm surprised I thought of him, but if I just thought of him, there have to be other ones. So
I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Wow, he looks like a fucking.
He's a solid pick.
I'm shocked that they like
That's FDR, bitch. That's fucking Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
FDR looks
Pre-polio.
like the poster child for like white supremacy.
Dude, he looks like he'd be in an Acne commercial or something about like white strips.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks like a modernly good-looking guy. He
Yeah.
doesn't look antiquated hot. He looks like a dude who would be walking a bimbo down Melrose
The
Boulevard.
hair
in
is
LA.
so good.
I know.
You know what?
He's
The hair.
clearly better than JFK.
Yeah. I think you definitely won this. He looks tremendous.
I'm going to agree with you, and it's because I think JFK had those acne scars. You remember? You ever see that? You ever notice he's got a little pockmark thing going on? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this was my contest, so it was a little loaded. But yeah, that's little known fact. FDR was a fucking 10 out of 10 while he was at Harvard.
I think everybody there was handsome. I want to see the rest of these men. That black dude next to him, very handsome man. Although, hey, look, take a look at this. We were talking about FDR's hair. Look at the guy who is bottom center. All you can see is the top of his head.
Oof, that must be a coach.
That's got to be a coach or something, right?
That's got to be a coach for sure.
They'd be chanting stuff about him at the stadium nowadays.
I Googled this topic, and they said that guy is the hottest, Franklin Pierce.
That's what it says number one here. It's on hottestheadsofstate.com/.
Based on a
That's what I want
painting?
too.
Based on a goddamn painting that he commissioned? And that's